That would have been, yeah, we need to add that to the menu.
Yeah, what a weather. It was the rain, obviously, was like, wow, what a weather. And then also our temperatures on the cooler side, thanks to the rain.
We're about to crank things up here in South Texas.
Yeah, we're putting those buns on the toaster.
Okay,
Right,
Chef Carly.
Right now, here's a look at our temperature that we made it up to today. Our high only 83 degrees. Our normal high is 92. The record high for today was 98. We could be nearing the record high for Thursday. Are you ready? Today is Tuesday, so you have one day of like normal temperatures and then another day of abnormally high temperatures. So be ready for the change on the way. Low 66 degrees was the record in 1903. Average is 75. That's right where we were for our low. Watershed, Leslie mentioned this earlier, combined leak levels for our western reservoir, 14% right now. We picked up 0.82 officially at the airport today, which has our year-to-date rainfall more than 5 inches above normal. Let's talk heat, though. So even when we factor in our heat index and our humidity today, still not too bad. 88 around 3 p.m. in Corpus Christi. Falfurrias got up to 97. Kingsville may have briefly reached 100 for your feels like temperature, but if you thought that was hot, just wait. What's happening is our potential tropical system, potential tropical cyclone, it is moving out of the coastal bend. It is crossing over offshore. So what may happen is we get a rain band that could produce, again, a round of heavy rainfall or so across our coastal counties overnight. But by tomorrow morning, our morning commute should be much clearer than we saw this morning. We still have a bit of a boundary that's impacting our possible flooding along the Texas coast. Look at all the bright green that's standing out. That's not rainfall. Those are rivers that are already swollen across Louisiana and much of the southeast. And so that's only going to intensify. So flooding becoming the bigger concern as that potential tropical system continues to track off to the east. So it's moving away from the coastal bend, but we still have that flood watch in place all the way from Corpus Christi through portions of Mississippi and even Alabama and Georgia from the system. But what I really want to show you is this orange up here. That's a heat advisory for West Texas into tomorrow. We will near heat advisory criteria in the coastal bend tomorrow. So yes, it's time to talk about the heat once again. You've got to be ready to handle the heat. The early season heat is the most dangerous because we're only in June. So we still have July and August to get to, and we're not quite as acclimated to the heat right now as we are in August. So drink some water, stay hydrated. If you do have to work out in the heat, take frequent breaks. Try to find some AC if you can. Apply your sunscreen often, every hour or so. Light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. Wear a hat. Limit strenuous activity if you can between noon and 6 p.m. That's when it tends to be the hottest. And also, don't forget to check on your neighbors, your elderly, your kids in the back seat of the car, and then pets. Don't leave them in your car this time of year either. Our hourly temperatures, look at this, 90s tomorrow afternoon. We're saying hello to the 90s. Heat index values easily in the triple digits, but I do think Corpus Christi actually tops out around 109. Falfurrias to Alice, likely getting to that heat advisory number, at least for an hour, but to officially get a heat advisory, we're forecasting it for 2 hours between 110 and 114. I think we'll definitely be there on Thursday. We could even be here. Excessive heat warning or heat index value is above 115 for 2+ hours. So you'll see that. I just want to stand here and not think about it. You'll see 117 possible in Corpus Christi on Thursday. So that means areas like Falfurrias, Kingsville, areas along 281, 77, you tend to have an even hotter heat index value than Corpus Christi. So be ready for the 120s on Thursday. Now we do drop it a little bit. There's more cloud coverage as we head into Friday and Saturday, so we may get a little bit of relief. But here's the reason why we're talking heat. Our tropical system, all of the rain is shifting over to the east, as I mentioned. We are going to get the drier air working in. There's a brief opportunity for some offshore winds there, but watch what happens. Humid air quickly returns to South Texas as our southeast winds are back on Thursday, and that's going to be a big player in the fact that temperatures are just going to be so hot. So weather impact alert Thursday, not for rain. This is for heat. Excessive heat is expected on Thursday. With that being said, it's still going to be hot Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's just looking like Thursday is going to be excessively hot for us. Leslie.
Very good to know. Stay cool.